I just want y'all to know it's 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, Mom, we're in Jamaica, and because AJ is the director of fun, we have to get up and do excursions all day. So this isn't anything I would have done, okay? Am I excited? No. Are you a little bit excited? Absolutely not. But this is a group, and I'm outvoted. I just need y'all to just be with me on the journey today of me not being excited at all to be up at 6:30 and gone all day. He won't even tell me what time we come back because he said that he felt like I wouldn't have came down. Okay, so we headed out. This is about 6:32 a.m. We load up. There's the director of fun in the blue shirt. Okay, that's AJ. There's Coach Kelly sitting next to me. That's his bride. And I didn't know in which order we were going to do anything or really everything we were going to do. I figured at this point, the less questions I asked, the better. I should just submit. So first up was Dunn's River Falls. Okay, it sounds really peaceful. It sounds like, wow, this is going to be really nice and relaxing. But no, they were going ziplining. No. This is Dr. Tanya, who was very brave because I was not going to be doing the ziplining. It was the very first thing right out the gate. It was just a little bit too much of an intense opener for me. I was like, whoa, I just woke up and I didn't want to be up. And it was just too much. And the guy kept asking me like, well, are you scared? I was like, no, I just don't want to do it. At this point, I was being pretty much a stick in the mud. But Dr. Tanya, I recorded her because she was awesome. And then this is the director of fun headed over. If he could have ziplined 12 times, he would have. Like when I say he is the director of fun, this man lives by his principles, which is there should be nonstop fun and activity. Okay, so he heads over to go on the zip line. Dr. Tanya does it. Vanette does it. Coach Kelly and I were the videographers. There's Tanisha. She did it as well. And Coach Kelly and I decided to be the videographers. Coach Kelly, it gets motion sickness, so she's not doing none of that. Look at this one. Look at this one. Just the big kid, okay? I was very excited for him. On his behalf, I was excited as I stood on the ground. Next time I may zip line if they have something after lunch, after 12 o'clock. But with the early morning zip line, it was a bit much. All right, Dr. Tanya, you finished. How you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I did it.
To know me is to know that I love waterfalls. I literally love waterfalls. So when they said that the second excursion was going to be us like walking along the waterfall, I thought it was like a photo opportunity where you just go and you take beautiful photos on the waterfall. No, you literally walk like a half a mile to a mile up a waterfall. And it's loose rock. It would have been illegal in the U.S. No way would the United States allow this, but they allowed us to do this. It was beautiful. It was fun. I barely got any footage. I'm waiting on more footage because I was trying to make sure I didn't die. I was trying to make sure I didn't die. So Coach Kelly got that one shot when we were standing on the bank to take a break to continue to climb up. It was fun, exhilarating, and I can now say I walked up a waterfall. So next up was horseback riding. My family, we went on a cruise, and when we stopped at one of the islands, they did it before, but I didn't get to do it because I was pregnant with Kennedy. So this was the first time I was able to go horseback riding in my life. So I was a little bit nervous, but her name was Chocolate. My horse's name was Chocolate, and she had lived a good life. Like she had like 4 horse babies. You know, she was a little hot girl. So she was chilling. So she was not over ambitious and doing anything extra. So we ended up taking the horses down by the beach, and I'm thinking this is pretty cool. Like I was a little bit, nervous, but once me and Chocolate got in our groove, I was like, this is pretty cool. I can get with this. The beach was beautiful. We hadn't even been by the beach in our own resort. So it was nice to see the beach up close. I got to get cute little pictures, but then this happened. this happened. They made the horses go in the water, which I don't know that the horses were a fan of. And they, to me, let me know my horse in the water was like, I'm not a fan of this. They switched me to Scooby, and Scooby was, he must have been a teenager. He was full of energy, and I got no footage of myself because I really was trying not to get kicked off and drown in the ocean. But you know what I can say now that I couldn't say the day before? I rode a horse in the ocean. I couldn't say that before today. Last but not least were the ATVs. That was the last excursion of the day. And let me tell you, this one was my absolute favorite. This was worth getting up at 6:30 in the morning. I've never rode ATVs before. Even my husband and my son and my brother-in-law, when we go out of town, they ride, they do jet skiing. They don't do ATVs. And I now have to plan a whole trip back to Jamaica so that they can all ride ATVs by the ocean, because this one was my absolute favorite. If you have never done it, look at Director of Fun. I thank you, Director of Fun, for introducing me to ATVs. I'm a huge fan, and I actually had a great time today. And the ATV experience by far was my favorite. I would love to do that again and bring my whole family. Thank you, Director of Fun and Coach Kelly.